From Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, oh, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hard froze to death, Susanna, don't you cry.
Okay, now Greg, I'd like you to hold the wings level for a while because I'm about to make a passenger announcement. Just hold the aeroplane completely steady while I bang on my captain's voice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of my First Officer Greg and myself, I'd like to welcome you aboard Rough Enough Airlines Flight 17 to Los Angeles. Thank you for choosing to fly Rough Enough. Now, in the unlikely event of an emergency arising during this flight, my First Officer Greg will alert you by running up and down the aisles crying out, "We'll all be killed, we'll all be killed." In that event, just take hold of the nearest flight attendant, place her over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Greg, I told you to keep the wings level. God, you're all over the sky, mate.
Soon we'll be
The Fairly Ordinary Brothers.
around. When I find Susanna, oh, I'll fall upon the ground. But if I do not find her,
The Fairly Ordinary Brothers.
You know, Greg, I've been working a bit on my Tennessee accent, and try as I might, I just keep coming out like a Texas accent. And you know, you old folks are going to think I'm a little ingenuine, and I wouldn't like that. I sure as hell wouldn't like that.
Well, Bub, that's a powerful shame about that there accent, 'cause I done worked on my accent for quite a while, but y'all, you know, people tell me I don't have no accent. You know, I wish I did have an accent. But we all's gonna meet some of them people downtown. I reckon we ought to get on our horses, grab a posse, and head off to downtown Nashville.
Well, that's a mighty fine idea, Greg. Let's go.
I think we'll just go.
ask my love to take a walk, to take a walk, just a little walk, beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. Bit of fill now.
Fairly Ordinary Brothers?
Excellent.
Here we is on the highway, and I done see a place we know. You ready there, Bob?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Track 29. I gotta get there on time. Well, you leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. You read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blow and 8 to the bar, then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal on.
Gotta get a roll on.
Whoa, whoa, Chattanooga, there you are.
The Fairly Ordinary Brothers.
Could have heard this knocked out jailbird sing, let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let it rock. Everybody let's rock. Everybody in old cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you were the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me.
I wandered home between 12 and 1. I cried, my God, what have I done?
Signs, that'll be good.
I killed the only girl I love.
Well, I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. Well, you can buy him phosphorescent, glows in the dark, he's pink and pleasant. Take him with you when you're traveling far. Yeah, I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. Thank you, folks.
Louie, meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights are shining.
You know, Greg, these southern folk are really neighborly, aren't they?
Showing out there, pal.
Yeah. You know, every time you turn on those dang windscreen wipers and change lanes, why, there's other folk on the highway, and, you know, sometimes they're just a mite surprised.
They are indeed.
But they're so neighborly.
Yeah.
Why, they just give you a big old wave,
Yeah.
and they honk their horn.
With that finger, though,
Yeah.
Wade. Yeah, I don't know what it
There's
is.
another one. Hey, neighbor, how are you?
I just turn on them windscreen wipers.
I think he wants 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, it's mighty hard here sometimes because your dang indicators are on the other side, and you don't know after 40 years of driving, you tend to keep turning the windscreen wipers on instead of the indicators. But,
People get the hang of it, though.
yeah.
But there we will dance the hoochie coochie. I will be your tootsie wootsie if you will meet me in St. Louis. Louis, meet me at the fair.
You came a long way from St. Louis. You climbed the ladder of success. I've seen the town and country cars that were parked out in front of your fancy address. You came a long way from St. Louis. Broke a lot of hearts between. I've met a gang of gloomy guys who were doing all right till you came on the scene. You blew in from the Middle West and certainly impressed the population hereabouts. Well, baby, I got news for you. I'm from Missouri too, so naturally I got my doubts. You got 'em dropping by the
Fairly Ordinary Brothers.
And only say that you'll be mine.
The Fairly Ordinary Brothers?
There's arms entwined down beside where the waters flow, down by
also like to welcome here tonight, all the way from Australia. Put your hands together for the Fairly Ordinary Brothers.
The Fairly Ordinary Brothers?
Mississippi River, right down to the sea. Right, Mississippi River, you're a part of me.
Just like a steamboat shoved from the land, make for the sea. Skying Jackson's out and out in the distance. Mississippi River is calling me. Ride, Mississippi River, ride down to the sea. Ride, Mississippi River, you're a part of me. Nothing like steaming on your brown water.
For eternity, and only say that you'll be mine, in no other's arms entwined.
Riding along on my push bike, honey, when I noticed you. Riding downtown in a hurry, honey, down to Jimbaroo. You looked so happy as you were riding along. You looked so happy as you were singing this song.
I ask my love.
Hey Greg, look at that. The moon. It's upside down.
Just a little while beside where the waters flow down by the banks of the Ohio. Bit of Phil now. Relaxing here at the
Thoroughly enjoyed yourself.
at the pointy end of the bow as the sun sets slowly in the west. We journey up the Ohio River on our way to Louisville, Kentucky. I wandered home between 12 and 1. I cried, my God, what have I done? I've killed the only girl I love because she would not be my bride, and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined down beside she'll weep for me. She told me that she dearly loved me. How could I believe it untrue? Until an angel softly whispered, she will prove untrue to you. So bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping. Then perhaps she'll weep for me. So here we go. Tomorrow was a wedding day. Oh no, where can she be? Well, she's out courting with another and no longer cares for me. So bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping. Then perhaps she'll weep for me. Well then, perhaps